Correct tyre pressures are important as they affect grip, braking, the life of the tyres and fuel economy. You should aim to check your tyre pressures at least once a month, and before long journeys or carrying heavy loads. Most cars have the tyre pressures printed on a sticker inside the petrol cap or on the door frame. It will usually show the correct pressures for driving with a normal load or with passengers and luggage. Pressures are either given in PSI or bar. Don't forget the spare when checking your tyre pressures. It may look inflated but can go flat when the car's weight is loaded onto it. If the spare wheel is a space saver, it will usually need inflating to a higher pressure than the road wheels. Ideally, tyre pressures should be checked when the car hasn't been driven far and the tyres are cold. As the tyre warms up, the pressure increases and may give a false reading. The tyre pressure marked on the side of the tyre is the maximum inflation and not the recommended pressure. Also remember that the front and rear tyre pressures are rarely the same. Start by removing the dust caps and placing them somewhere safe, as they're easy to lose on dark tarmac. Push the nozzle of the pressure gauge onto the valve so no air can be heard escaping. Read off the pressure in bar or PSI and compare it to the recommended pressure. Replace the valve cap when you're finished. Many inflation machines on garage forecourts are automatic. Simply input the pressure you want, place the nozzle on the tyre valve and the rest is done for you. With a manual device, place the nozzle over the valve so no air can be heard escaping and pull the trigger to inflate the tyre. To check the pressure, release the trigger and read from the gauge. When you've reached the correct pressure, remove the nozzle quickly so air doesn't escape and replace the valve cap. If you have overinflated the tyre, you can release some air by gently pressing on the valve stem until air can be heard escaping.